As for the map of the British Isles, well, the colours are nearly there. We're over halfway there, literally in our broadcast, and also in terms of the number of seats now declared, 650 of them. We won't get all of them before breakfast time today, but the blue of Tory Britain in 2019 is taking shape on the map if you're watching us on the live stream. In Scotland, though, if we focus on that, it is projected that the SNP, as I alluded to with my reference to Nicola Sturgeon, is going to have a fabulous night. At least 50 seats of the 59 could go to them, and it could be more by the time the night is out. So the SNP having a fantastic time in Scotland, and we would expect the whole of the land mass to be looking pretty yellow by the morning time. If we head down south through bits of England, we notice some of those northern Labour seats have now disappeared from the map and gone Tory blue instead. But in Wales here, you'll see that the Tory blue is coming more and more evident, that some of the Labour seats have lost out to Conservative swing. It is definitely this hybrid mix, this what's for the Labour Party, a toxic mix of maybe questions about the leadership and questions about where they stood on Brexit that seems to have done in. Let's pop down to the very southwest of Britain, and this was an area which the Tories and the Liberal Democrats have fought over in recent years, in recent decades, but it seems once again that almost all the Lib Dem yellow on the map of Cornwall and Devon, by time you are having your cornflakes this morning, will have disappeared. In terms of some of the big stories of the night, if you're just tuning our way, well, the size of the difficulty that the Labour Party have coming back could be summed up in one constituency, Sedgefield, an absolute marker of a constituency, because it, of course, was Tony Blair's, and that has gone to the Tories. Incidentally, the size of the defeat for the Labour Party tonight would require something like a Blair 97 performance by a future leader in order to get back into power. That's going to be the size of the task in front of them. But this is Sedgefield. Look, 47% support for the Conservatives there. If we look at the change in the share of the vote and now the change in share, what happened in Sedgefield? Well, the Labour vote went down by 17%. Yes, 17%. The Tory vote went up, and so the actual swing from Labour to the Conservatives in Sedgefield, of all places, was 12, nearly 13% there. Let's have a look at Grimsby. Now, Boris Johnson was there on Monday morning. He was in the fish market, wasn't he? Holding up a cod, was it? I seem to remember, especially for the cameras. And that visit certainly seems to have borne out. He's got an 18,000 votes for the Tory candidate there. If we have a look at the percentage of the share of the vote in Grimsby, which was a Labour seat for God knows how many years, 55% of the vote for the Tories this time around, 33% for the Labour Party. And in terms of the change in share, once again, I think we're going to see a big swing here. Look, the Labour vote falling by 17% and the Tory vote gone up by 13%. That gives us a swing in Great Grimsby of some 15%. That's one of the biggest of the night, isn't it? I think. Quickly look at Broxtowe. Anna Soubry didn't do it. In fact, it's a really bad night to be an independent MP, whichever party you've joined or left or joined again. Anna Soubry lost out here. Darren Henry doing well, 26,000. Let's have a quick look at the share of the vote between them and the Labour Party. And we can see that the Conservatives took 48%. Labour Party got 38%. The change in share here, once again, I think we're going to see Labour Party fall, Tory Party gain, and as for the others, which included the independent Anna Soubry, nowhere to be seen.